Hello, 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 all you amazing people. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my stove started here. Give me one moment. It's going to work for me. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. So hello. Happy Monday. Hope you all had an amazing weekend. Hope you guys and gals are ready for an amazing week this week. My name is Courtney Harris. If you do not know who I am the admin for Adventures in Keto. So welcome. So happy to have you here. If you're here watching this live, as always, say hello. If you are watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. That way I know who's been here. And then as always, I am going to post the recipe sorry, I'm like still brain dead. I can't get my Monday going right. I'm going to post the recipe link in the actual post, and then I'll take a picture and post it in the comments. So that way you can see what it looks like. I'm making a recipe tonight that I've never made before. So if it turns out horrible, I will let you know. Typically, most of the recipes, if you're new, most of the recipes that I make, I've made before. But this one, I haven't, and it's been on my list to make for, oh goodness, a few weeks now. So I wanted to jump on and make it really quick. Actually, it's not going to be really, really quick, but it kind of seems like a complex recipe, but then again, sometimes that's how they seem until I start actually making them, and then it seems kind of easy. So it is a hamburger sausage keto casserole. Yes. So, like I said, I'm going to just kind of throw it all together. Hopefully it turns out decent, and hopefully it'll be a recipe that I can continually make. So it does kind of call for a lot of ingredients, so, but nothing too crazy, nothing that you shouldn't already have in your kitchen, but like I said, it does call for kind of a lot. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Yes. So what I'm going to do first, so I am going to steam some broccoli, and it called for, I can't remember how many ounces, but I just have about this much on my cutting board, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and get that steaming once this starts boiling, and you know what I'll actually start doing? I am going to start browning the meat. So it called for 1 pound of ground beef. It called for 1 pound of sausage. I think it was Italian sausage. And then it called for 1 small onion, which I've already diced. It called for 1 clove of garlic, but I love garlic, so I always like triple what I normally should do. So I went ahead and I think I did 4 cloves of garlic. So I'm going to get this started. And like I said, hopefully it won't be too long. And hopefully I can talk and cook at the same time. I'm not always the best at that. So hopefully you guys and gals had a good weekend. I know I did. What did I do this weekend? Oh, I went fishing on Friday with my amazing papa. We went up to, I'm here in Colorado. And there's an awesome lake. If you've never been, I'm kind of an outdoorsy kind of a girl. Hold on one sec. And so I know a lot of the lakes, but this lake I had never been to. I didn't even know that it existed. It's called Antero Reservoir. Really good for fishing, really good for small boats. If you have a small boat, my dad has a belly boat, so I was able to get out on the water. It was so peaceful. It was like glass. Literally, the water was like glass. I'm going to just steam broccoli an easy way. I have a little bit of water boiling right here. And I'm going to just let it steam for a few minutes. Ooh, I got some water in there. Okay. All right, I'm going to throw my hamburger in there and my sausage. I have a pound of sausage here. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't make too many casseroles, honestly, on keto. But I know that there's a lot of really good ones out there, good recipes out there. I just normally don't make them. But I like casseroles because they're easy and they typically make really good leftovers. So hopefully this one will turn out decent. Okay, so while that's getting started, I'm going to go ahead and start making the sauce. So I have a packet of cream cheese. Excuse me. I have a packet of cream cheese right here. I'm going to heat it up for 45 seconds. And I'm going to also actually throw my onion and my garlic. So if you're new to keto, you've heard me, if you guys have seen my videos before, you've probably heard me say this a lot. But a lot of diehard ketoers will say that onion is not keto. I love onion. I love onion. So honestly, personal preference, in my opinion, I've been eating onion since day one. I use it in a lot of my recipes. So if you don't eat any onion, or if you would prefer not to have onion, just omit it. It'll be an easy thing I would think to leave out. Sorry, Mango. I got my helpers in here as always. So yeah, it was a good weekend here in Colorado. It's so beautiful, but we've been getting so much rain. So let me know where y'all are coming in from. I'd love to know where all of my lovely members are from. I already have people on here. Let's see who's on here. Hi, Courtney. Baby lady. Miss seeing your face. Oh, I got my lovely sister-in-law on here. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining. I'm so happy to have you on here. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. That means a lot. It means a lot. I like making these videos, too, because honestly, I kind of am such a creature of habit, such a typical routine kind of a person. So, and I keep my dinners normally really simple. I mean, like, really simple. Last night we had brats and broccoli, super easy, and then I made mac and cheese for my daughter. But the reason why I like doing these videos is because they really push me to make new recipes. But I live here. All right, I think that's done. Maybe one more minute. Hold on. Anyways, I live here with my beautiful girl, but on the weeks where she's with her dad, I don't cook as much. I don't cook as much. You know how it is. If any of you live alone, cooking for yourself is just not the same. You know what I mean? It's but then again, I do like it because then I get all the lovely leftovers. You know? Okay, so I have cream cheese. It said to whisk it together, but now I'm like, dang it. Now it's all caught in my whisk. So hold on. Okay, so it said to just nuke the cream cheese for 45 seconds. I literally put it in there for 30 seconds and it's done. All right, so I'm going to mix this around. And this is going to be, it looks really good. Oh, that's part of the title too, Alfredo. So it's an Alfredo. It has hamburger, sausage, broccoli, and then it's going to be like a homemade Alfredo sauce. It looks delicious. So let me just get this all mixed around. It does seem like a lot of meat, so I'm kind of anxious to see how. It said to get a large casserole dish, so I just got this one. You can maybe see it. Not too big. You know, let me rinse this out real quick. Alright. And I did say to grease it too, so I'm going to throw some olive oil in here. And that way it's all greased up. This is going to be a lot of leftovers. This will probably be my lunch every day this week. I did a live video last Monday, I think it was. Maybe it was even Sunday. And I made a keto quiche. And it is literally becoming my go-to. I made it again today. It's just so easy. It's so easy, it's so quick, and it's so nice when you don't feel like making breakfast. I'm going to use a spatula. To just heat it up and go. Awesome. I love it. Oh, this is way better. Okay, so my broccoli is steamed. I'm going to let that hang out for a sec. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, and then your oven, shoot, let me see. I think it's 375. Let me just make sure. 350. So it's set your oven to 350 first thing. I always forget to do that. All right. I'm going to let this cook down a little bit more. I normally cook with venison, so this is really, really, really weird for me to cook with beef. I have an amazing dad who hunts and gets me all of my meat, but we are out right now. Hunting season is upon us, so hopefully I'll be stocked up again here soon. We shall see, but let me know where you guys are coming in from. I know I just asked that. I forgot about it. I'd love to know where all y'all are from. How's the weather? Like I said, it's been beautiful, beautiful here lately, and then we're getting tons and tons of rain. I love it. Okay, so we have our cream cheese, and then I'm going to slowly add in, it called for a half a cup of milk, so I'm going to slowly add that in. This is probably when the whisk would come in handy, actually, but it's okay. I'm going to make this work. Who else is on here? Hey, Sarah! How are you, girl? Oh, hi, Kelly. You're in Colorado, too? So glad to have you here. What part of Colorado, if you're still on? Let me know. I'm in Colorado Springs. We were living up in Golden, and we moved down here. I grew up in the Springs. I grew up actually in Monument. It's a smaller town just north of Colorado Springs. So it's kind of cool to be back home where I grew up, see faces. That used to be one of the things I didn't want, is to live in a town where I'd go to the grocery store and see people I knew. And because I'm the kind of person who I kind of just go for it. I don't really check my face before I go in public, if that makes any sense. I'm kind of a no makeup kind of a girl. If you haven't noticed already, I'm kind of a plain Jane. But I love it. Now that I'm here, like, I absolutely love, I'm running into all these people from high school and just people I knew growing up. It's a really cool, it's actually a really cool thing. So I'm not complaining anymore. I'm just kind of a really introverted person if you don't know me. I'm definitely an introvert, so, but it's good. It's getting me out of my shell. Like I said, it's reconnecting me with old friendships that are just amazing. Okay, so like I said, I had my cream cheese, and then I went ahead and Kelly, you're in Monument? Oh my gosh, girl, I had no idea. Yay! Like I said, I just grew up. I grew up in Monument. Okay, let me stir this. So after you have your cream mixed into your cream cheese, then we are going to add Parmesan cheese. So again, kind of a lot of ingredients, but not stuff that is crazy overboard, not stuff that you don't probably already have. You might have to get a few things. I actually had everything minus the broccoli. Okay, so then I'm going to add in the Parmesan cheese. It called for a half cup of Parmesan. I'm going to just dump it all in there. Yum. You can't go wrong with a ton of cheese, right? Okay, looks a little funky, but I'm sure it's just because of the Parmesan cheese being in there. But it definitely looks kind of funky. Not funky, just looks clumpy. What am I making, Donna? I am making a keto casserole. It's a recipe I've never made before, so as I was saying in the beginning of the video, if it turns out awful, I will immediately let you guys know. That way you don't waste your time, waste your money. But I think it'll be really good. I mean, the ingredients call for sausage, hamburger, onion, cheeses, creams. So I don't really see how it could go that bad. Okay. I'm going to let that keep cooking. And then one thing I didn't understand is it said once you have everything made, it said to combine everything in the casserole dish. So I guess I'll just do that. I'm going to grease it. I'm going to throw some olive oil spray. What do you guys grease things with? I'm curious to know. I always just use a spray, an olive oil spray. I used to have one of the kind where you can actually pump. Do you know what I'm talking about? The olive oil spray that you can put your own olive oil in and then pump it and spray. But my little sprayer thing broke. So I just bought some from the store. So let me know what you guys grease things with. I know my mom, I grew up with ham. But I also know that ham doesn't have the greatest ingredients. So I tried to get an organic olive oil. All right. Oh, this is looking delicious. So now I'm going to drain the meat. Hopefully this... Mango, you want to say hi? Come here. This is my amazing Mango. He's always my kitchen helper. He's my foodie. He's the kind of dog, I literally, right before I jumped on live, I was so annoyed. I had a big bag of mozzarella cheese that I had in the freezer, and I needed a little bit more cheese. So I was throwing it on the floor to break up the frozen cheese. And the stupid bag ripped open, and cheese just went everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And that's when it's so awesome to have a dog. It's so awesome to have a dog because I can just stick him on it and let him clean. He's great like that. But he's definitely a foodie. And then I have my other dog. Both my dogs are keto, by the way. Here's my amazing other boy. He's my tripod. They're both Vishlas, if you don't know what a Vishla is. I just tell people they look like a Weimaraner because most people know what a Weimaraner is. They look like a Weimaraner, but they're my hair color. So we got 3 gingers living in the house. I love it. Okay. So I think my meat is pretty done. I'm going to just drain some of this liquid out of here, not all of it. Ooh. Okay. Beautiful. Look at how much meat that is. Doesn't that seem like a ton? So if you have a big family, this might be a really good dish to make for everybody. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. So now I have my greased casserole dish. I'm the kind of cook. I have to have my station clean, or else it drives me crazy. Okay. So then it's going to literally just combine all of the ingredients. Oh, shoot. Did I get all the water out of there? No. Hold on. Let me just get some of this water out. Okay. All right. And in the picture for this recipe, the broccoli that they had were big clumps of broccoli. So normally I cut my broccoli down pretty significantly, but I didn't. So, it looks it looks good. It looks really good. All right, I'm going to just put my meat in here. It smells so good. Oh, you know what I forgot? Dang it. It's okay. I forgot salt and pepper, so I'll just do that. I'll just do that now. Okay. Then we have our cheese mixture. Let me just make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yes, looks good. Yum. Okay. Then I'm going to put my cheese mixture in there. And then I'll just kind of mix it around in there. Like I said, this is a lot of meat and probably even more broccoli you could put in there too. So make sure you get a really big casserole dish. Okay. Yum. All right, I have all my cream cheese, or I should say all my cheese in there. Hi, Lori. Let me see what you said. Hold on. Let me mix this up. Okay. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, I thought it was... Sometimes when I read recipes, I make them so much more complex in my head. But then when I actually do them, they're not as difficult. So it is easy to just throw it in your casserole dish, mix it around. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, Lori, what did you say? You tried my cookie. Yay. Oh, good. So what is my favorite savory fat bomb? Oh my gosh. Honestly, I really haven't made too many. I made a savory fat bomb once and it turned out terrible. It was so gross. It was, oh my gosh, what was it? I know it had bacon. It was rolled in bacon. It was like cream cheese, bacon. I can't even remember all the ingredients, but it did not turn out good. I actually made a video with it, and then I think I deleted the video because I was like, I do not want people to make this. But I do know a girlfriend who makes, she made crab, help me here if you know what I'm talking about. Crab, not Rangoon, what was it? I can't even remember. I can't remember. But it was a crab ball. And then it had, yeah, had imitation crab. I'll have to look it up, Lori. I can't even remember. I'm trying to rack my brain, but I can't remember. But long story short, she loved it. She loved it. And I know she makes it quite often. So I'll see if I can find it. If I can find it, I will actually post it too. Because I haven't posted a savory fat bomb for quite a while. And you know what I was thinking? This would actually even be really good if you threw some cauliflower in here. Because, I mean, it looks delicious, but I think it would be really, really good with some other stuff in there too. Okay, now I get this part. Tell me if anybody else struggled with this, because I struggled with this today. Converting ounces to cups. So I hope I did this right. The recipe called for 8 ounces of mozzarella, which normally in my brain I would think would be a cup, but it's not from what I read. So 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese is 2 cups. 2 cups of cheese. And yeah, it looks right. If I just had done 1 cup, I don't think it would have been enough. Here's my frozen bag that completely broke. Mango, are you waiting for it to break again? I'm going to just throw a little bit more cheese on here. Okay. Simple as that. That was way easier than I expected. You don't have to cover it. You just stick it in the oven for 35 to 45 minutes. So, I'm going to throw it in here. Beautiful. Let me set my timer. All I do know is that it smells so good. Okay. So yeah, Lori, like I said, I'll look for that recipe and I will post it. And I'll try to tag you in the post too. And that way you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know why my brain isn't functioning. I wonder if there's something going on in the cosmos today, because normally Mondays I am on fire. But maybe it was just the long weekend. I'm really, really brain dead today. I'm having a hard time staying motivated. It's frustrating. Donna, yes, I'm going to post the recipe in the actual post. Yes, it was like a crab cake. It was like, I want to say it was like crab, is it rangoon? I don't even know how to say it. You know what I'm talking about, right? The crab rangoon or whatever. I wish I could say it right. I want to say it was something like that, but I'll find it. Like I said, hey, Jeremy. So yeah, I'll send that to you. So pretty easy, guys and gals. Like I said, I thought that recipe was going to be way more complex than it was. This week I don't have my girl, so I am going to hopefully jump on here and make quite a few more recipes. I'm going to go to the store either tonight or tomorrow. So if there's anything that you would like to see as far as recipes made, I'll be your guinea pig. So if you don't want to make it first, or if there's just something that you're wanting to see how it is, so shoot it my way. Feel free to DM me anytime, anybody in the group. DM me with any questions that you have. This stuff fuels me, as you know. And same thing, if you ever want to come to my personal page as well, follow me on my personal page. I post a lot of my personal stuff there, not necessarily in the group. But yeah, if there's any recipes that you want to see made, I would love to make them. And Lori, maybe I'll look for a savory fat bomb. That actually sounds like a really good idea. And I'll do a live video with a savory fat bomb, because the only ones that I live off of are the cookie dough ones that you made. They're my favorite. And like I said, the other one that I made was a bacon. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so the one I made, the savory one, it had coconut oil, cream cheese, cheddar cheese, and then it was wrapped, it was dipped in bacon, but the coconut oil was so strong. I love coconut oil too, but it was so strong. Donna, a fat bomb, there's a ton of recipes out there. So if you're new to keto, I feel like one of the hardest macros for people to hit is their fat. If you don't know what macros are, they're your proteins, your carbs, and your fats. Those are the 3 tiers that you're trying to hit. And I feel like fat, the high fat, is just really difficult for a lot of people to hit, especially in the beginning stages of keto. So it's really cool to make fat bombs. There's so many different recipes out there. Here's my favorite. Like Lori was just talking about, and I'm actually almost out, but I make a chocolate chip cookie dough one. And oh my gosh, they are so good. They have Lily's baking chips in them. So they're like I said, Donna, there's a ton of different recipes out there, and it's a great way to have a snack throughout the day, to just grab a fat bomb and get your fat intake up and your calories. I feel like a lot of people have a hard time on keto hitting their calories too. So it's a great way to get in your calories as well as your fat. So I love fat bombs. I do. So that is it. Thank you for everybody that was here. I appreciate each and every one of you. We have had so many amazing new members in the group. It just fires me up. It pumps me up. Oh, chips, Melissa, what you should do, in my opinion, it might not be too great without salsa. Might be not. I'm saying it might not be too great. See, I can't talk today. It might not be too great with salsa, but what I use for chips and for a lot of dips are Parmesan crisps. They're little cheese crackers. Maybe try those. I don't know how it would taste with salsa. So yeah, give that one a try. And you're right, Lori. We've always been taught that fat is what makes us fat. That fat is what causes cardiovascular and heart disease. And that fat is the enemy. And it's just crazy how we're finally changing. In the 80s, Dr. Ansel Keys, he fooled the nation. He was the one that came out with the low fat craze. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember that, but the crazy thing is when they start taking fat out of foods to make it taste good, they add sugar. So, especially if you're new to keto, start really looking at your recipes. I mean, not your recipes, looking at your ingredients. And you'll be pretty surprised at how much sugar is added in everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, that's my little tidbit for the afternoon. I hope each and every one of you have an amazing rest of your night, an amazing rest of your week. Monday is almost over. You're almost to Tuesday. That's a good thing. So I hope today wasn't too crazy for you. But like I said, I will hopefully be on a few more times this week to do some new recipes. And again, if you guys have any recommendations, please send them over. Please send them over. I love it. All right, guys and amazing gals, I hope you have a great rest of your night. I'll see you later.